Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this magnificent, terrific Tuesday here in Connecticut. Guys, I just spent all yesterday, as I told you, shoveling, and these are some of the greatest rejuvenation exercises. This is the SFE, and it's designed for trumpet. But PNF for back pain. I have PNF for senior citizens. I work with a lot of senior citizens, and those are great. Guys, they are fantastic exercises. They come from a yoga type background, but they also morphed into the famous Shaolin warriors. We're doing much of this. Shaolin warriors aren't lifting weights, and they do extraordinary physical feats of strength and whatnot. And guys, it helps the trumpet. And I'm telling you, the thing about the SFE and the PNF is that the kettlebells, I feel worked out. These, I feel energized. I feel absolutely great after doing them. And if you put them into your trumpet practice, they're wonderful. No equipment needed. Okay? Anyway, $10 down below. But by the way, PNF for pitchers, SFE, PNF for back pain is all the same exercises. It's just a little different prologue as to how you can work it into, PNF for runners. It's the same exercises. Anyway, here we are. You saw the thumbnail. VAUGHN NARK. A big fan of the channel, sent me his stuff, some stuff that he did with the Airmen of Note, and the guy can play, man. The guy can play. And if anybody has anything that I may be missing, Vaughn, you're going to see this eventually. One of these days, we're going to hook up, Vaughn, and we're going to talk, and we can do a little deep dive into what you're all about. But at the moment, I'm going to leave a link down below that's incredible. And, yeah, we'll talk about VAUGHN NARK. Let me honk. Not a note, and I didn't play a note yesterday. I was just out in the elements, sub-freezing weather, shoveling for hours. So, let's see what we got. Sometimes real life gets in the way of even the best intentions. Now, that feels a little stiff, I have to admit. I don't know if it came across. We'll try it again in a second. But, again, being out in sub-freezing weather all day yesterday for at least 3 hours. Yeah, I'm a little chapped. I tell you, I've been having issues with that. Do you hear the difference? To my ear, the second one felt and sounded to me a little more resonant. Let's see if that transfers. Now, a little less resonant than I would like, but I can only think the more I play today, it'll loosen right up. That's the weather, Mom. That's the weather. That's not something I did. Okay? Let's do a little barbed wire. Guys, it's all there. And all I did was once through the SFE book. Here's another. PNF for pitchers. Obviously, the opening salvo to the book is a little different explanation because I'm gearing it towards pitchers or back pain or senior citizens or whatever, as opposed to trumpet. The exercises are the same. The exercise, I have to say, beat my chest. They're brilliant for anything. Anyway, with that said, VAUGHN NARK, now he reached out to me with some emails and several examples of his playing, and the guy can play. Now, I did a little deep dive on my own, as you can imagine. He's got a Wikipedia biography and all that sort of stuff. And there's a couple things that he's doing solos and everything. There's a lot of valve trombone along with the trumpet playing. And the link that I hear is with the Airmen of Note. And first of all, the military bands, as you know, go a little bit under the radar. They really do. It's not like Doc Severinsen, and it's not like Maynard, and it's not like, Buddy Rich back in the day and all this sort of stuff, who are headliners. This is more, obviously, military procedure as opposed to headlining, okay? Now, so all these guys goes under the radar. Did you know Dave Steinmeier? I mean, he may have been the greatest trombone player that ever lived. You don't hear it like Maynard, do you? How about Brian McDonald, the current lead trumpet player? I mean, that is some serious, fattest James Morrison level chops. I mean, just incredible. But where do you hear him? There's clips on the internet. So anyway, VAUGHN NARK got into this, but I believe he said 20 years with the Airmen of Note, which is the preeminent jazz group of the military, okay? And through those 20 years, he was either the jazz chair or the lead chair. And the thing I sent you, which will be down below, guys, listen to the chops. First of all, just soaring. There is no, like with Arturo, changing the embouchure or something. There's no impediment from the lowest to the highest, the runs, the whole 9 yards. And he also, you get this phenomenon that he's doing these, crazy technical runs, all slurred. It sounds like it's popping. Guys, that's compression. And at some point, we agreed to get together and chew the fat. And I'm sending him a 1SB mouthpiece too. I can't wait to hear what he says about that. If I can ever dig out enough to get to the post office, we'll get that. But I'm going to interview him like I did with Steinmeier years ago. As you know, I don't do podcasts in the traditional sense, but anyway. So here we are, and check it out. And guys, he's an older gentleman. I'm taking for granted he's about my age, in his 70s. VAUGHN, you'll see this eventually. If you want to comment, be my guest. But, yeah, guy can play. Chops are right, man. There's no question about it. And he does, did I mention this? I'm not sure if I did. He does a lot of valve trombone, a la Maynard. And the cool thing is, like us with piccolo trumpet or E-flat trumpet or C trumpet, there's no noodling around between, the trombone and his B-flat trumpet to get the tone. No, you just pick it up and go. Guys, it's the same thing. It's the same thing whether you're playing trombone or not. Now, the trombone, yeah, there's a little more of a flap, per se. Technical term, flap going on. But anyway, so any comments on VAUGHN NARK, be my guest. I've never met him. I hope to do it sometime. But he's the goods. All right, guys. Love you all.